un mocoso como ese como Terror Hunt. Lo tengo trabajando para que nos regrese la deuda que impuso. O para ser exacto, la deuda del malnacido de su padre. Alguien con un demonio de mastura.
This might be a little too loud, this fan. I might just turn it off. Sorry. Oh man, that's gotta be god awful. I wish they had like a lower setting than fuck your ears up. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm talking to myself for a while, just because it just makes things a little easier, and it's gonna be interesting to actually, you know, just be present or whatever. Well, let's see. Probably should put some music on here. I look fat and ugly right now. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sorry about that. I had a pretty good time getting fat and ugly. An okay time, as much as I can be. Let me see. Let's put some royalty-free chill music, dude. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Maybe some like royalty-free. I'm trying to think of like a genre that's like chill, but like kind of electronic. That's not like lo-fi. I feel like lo-fi is just, it all sounds the same. Sorry about the dogs next door. B. I'm shutting the door on you, Biatch. You're staying. Uh-huh. Oh. Trying to hold you right so you can see. Look. It's my kitty. My little puss. I'm sorry, baby. No, you can stay here. You're already here anyways. So, don't really know how well this microphone is doing. I should probably do something where I can like cut off some of the lower end filters. Or let's see. Let's do I haven't even set up properly all this stuff, so I'm sorry in advance. Filters. Edit filters. Noise gate. Noise suppression. I don't really know. I mean, I guess that's like kind of okay. Suppression levels. I also don't really know. All right, if someone ever shows up to the stream, which who knows, may or may not be one, unmuted but has no signal. So far, everything seems to be all right. Maybe I need to lower the music a little bit more. I can't really tell. So we'll find out. Okay. Cool. Anyways, I'm gonna start just talking to nobody, pretty much. So I got an engine right here. I'm gonna do it from, yeah, this is, I guess, the pretty side forward towards the camera or whatever. Alright. I have been kind of struggling actually to work on this car for quite some time. I have a 1998 Honda Prelude. It's a 5th generation car. It's I would say it's one of the prettiest cars Honda has made, personally. it's a cool car. Um, but it's not like a super, what's the word? It ain't necessarily the most popular car out there. I think that looks solid. Man, these dogs are killing me though. So right now what I'm doing is like cleaning the engine some more. This was disgusting. It was like just charred up, black as hell, just like oil, just crusted up oil. And my goodness, I should probably wear some safety glasses on. That's in my eye, and I really don't think this is good stuff to have in your eyeballs. So I practically been trying to work on this car. I've been owning this car for around 2 years now, and it's just been a mess of a car. Really, it's no fun. It's not good. It's kept me stranded. Probably the first year that I owned the car, it left me stranded. I swear, like almost 10 times. I don't think it was exactly 10 times, but it was something. And it sucks. So, and I really love that car. That was not this one in particular, but that was the first car I ever owned. And my stepdad named Danny, he bought it for me when I was 18 years old, and I didn't really know what that car meant to anyone, or if, you know, like if it was special to anybody. But let me see. What's this? One of my homies is texting me. But anyways, trying to see if I can get the chat also on here in case people actually hop on. How do I get? Yeah, how do I get the chat on here? Actually, could. There we go. I can just watch it from here. You know, it doesn't sound too bad. I just want to test the microphone. Here we go. Alright, so I'm using some sort of form of microphone right now. It's not the one that's strapped onto my chest. I could have sworn it was this one. Man, I look so fat. I'm also using a wide angle lens, so my ass is gonna look real good. You wanna go back inside? Here you go, Mama. Kitty wants to go back inside. Get out of here. Alright, let's see. This is where my laptop is, where I'm manning the entire situation here. I don't really know. Maybe I should just do this. Hold on. Man, I'll be right back. Hold on. I returned. I'm trying to get also change shirts because I got a little self-conscious. I look crazy right now. This is I feel like a dad, just like double chin, just don't look very good. Don't feel very good. All of it. Here, let's move this light for a second. Very nice light. Oh my god, it's blinding myself. I'm gonna connect this right over here. Put this right there. Put this over here. And now we should have a decent mic. There we go. Alright, cool. And now we can put this over. Jesus Christ, I'm blinding myself. I could easily turn this off, but I'm very impractical and stubborn, as it seems. Get out of here, there's like a fly. Okay, then we can adjust to that. Alright, cool. I don't... Maybe I can lower the volume onto this. Let's put this over to 6 decibels less. Damn, microphone is going nuts. It's like peaking real hard. Okay, well, let me... Zebra and peaking, that's cool. How do I get the audio to not be crazy? You know what I could do? Just do it through here, man. I don't know. I'm struggling to do all this. I'm not very clever sometimes, so just very impractical. Look at that. At least my skin's not too bad. Hey, you can't really be someone cool or whatever all the time. You can't I was gonna say, I don't know, whatever. So this is my engine from my car. This is my, what do you call it, H22A4 engine. I think it's a really cool engine. From what I know about this engine, it is considered to be the old man's car's engine for, I don't know, how do I explain this? So the most popular engine Honda has right now, for many good reasons, I actually think, most of this is probably not going to come off, is the Honda K-Series engines, like the K20s, K24s, and you know, there's a ton of variations of these engines, right? By the way, like, full disclaimer, I'm not necessarily someone who's well versed in these sorts of things. Like I dabble with cars. I like cars, mostly the cars that I can afford and have in my, you know, possession. Those are the cars that I like. And what I want to do, I just did this because I want to see if this degreaser or this Meguiar's Hot Shine foam. Oh, this is not what I thought it was. I thought this was a degreaser for the engine. This is not it. Why did I think this was it? This is for tires, which is great. I didn't know I had this. This is awesome. Anyways, it's so anyways, this engine, it's cool. I love this engine. I think it's cool as hell. Before the K-Series, this was the engine that was most popular in the 90s, if I understand that correctly. This is what I was looking for. We're gonna use some O'Reilly's foamy engine degreaser. No wonder it was like just kind of looking kind of weird, but we're gonna spray some of this on, and then I'm gonna go ham. Sorry in advance for the noise. I'm gonna use one of these wire brushes. There's one of these like brush attachments, and use my Milwaukee M5. I think that's what it is labeled as. to just like grind out as much of the grease as I can on this engine. Sorry if I'm like teetering back and forth. So we're supposed to leave some of this on for quite some time. I'm not gonna bother too much with the, what do they call this part? I always forget. I'm not gonna bother too much with the valve cover, just because it used to be like this kind of like hot orange color. It was really nice. I don't think it was on purpose to make it hot orange, but it was cool. I gotta be careful on this backside because there's, oh, did exactly what I was trying to not do. There's just like an entry for the oil filter. So we're gonna let that sit for a while. I don't remember how long, maybe like 5-10 minutes. Yeah. Not warm but not hot. Turn off engine. Yeah. Rinse through the water. Penetrates for 15 minutes. That's, maybe I shouldn't have done this. So yeah, we're gonna do some of that. I don't know if people are on right now, but it's fine. We're just gonna be chilling here for a while. And so anyways, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm trying, so the main issue with this engine is old as fuck. It's like 98. This is really cool about this particular engine is that it is JDM. It just means Japanese. It's a Japanese engine. And if you notice right here where, let me see if I can zoom in here for a sec. I'm using my ZV-E1 as a webcam right now, which is very cool. But there we go. All right, somewhere there. You can sort of see it. Yeah, you see right there. Let me get a flashlight. Say hi. Oh, hi, Mark. My friend Mark's on. Cool. Give me views. Hi, Mark. So, if you notice right there, this is, whoa, that's a little too much light maybe. That is it's a little, well, it's intense. Maybe I should just set this to auto. There we go. All right, this is the engine block, and right there is H22A, which, if I understand correctly, the Japanese engines stay, look at all that grime, actually. This might actually be working pretty decently. This is a Japanese engine, that's what it is. The American ones have pretty much this exact same formula, H20 something, A, and then insert one number. And I think the numbers really just mean, I don't really know what they mean. Just know it's an H22A engine or whatever. There's a lot of grime on this end too. I want to show off this engine as much as I can. What I mean by that, oh shit, my bad, guys. Back in the dark ages. Yeah, it's starting to actually clean that up pretty well. Now leave it like that, it's fine. Take these off for a while. So we're fixing this. We're gonna take off my goal for today. The goal is not to clean this up per se. The goal is actually a lot deeper than this. I just thought I want to try out that foam stuff because it, you know, seems cool. I think that's a solid something somewhere like oop, and I oop. Got Chainsaw Man in the background for your entertainment and mine. And I'm gonna have to like look this up, but what I want to do, what I want to accomplish today is remove the head of this engine. So if you notice here, right here, pretty much this entire part from here up, I want to remove. So, because the main issue with this engine, it was throwing white smoke, which means very likely that it needs a new head gasket, which I bought, which I'm not very confident right now with these, but I bought this set of head gaskets, or just like a kit of gaskets. I don't really know how good or quality these are, but I spent around $110, I believe, American. This is not the head gasket, but this is for the headers right there. I don't really know how good this is supposed to, you know, if these are quality head gaskets. I'm like shiny as fuck, dude. That's fine. It's like I'm just like making Chainsaw Man worse back there. It's cool. So, I don't know if this is good, this quality. Here's a, let's see if I could take this off for a sec. I'm gonna put this down somewhere. Realistically, I should be putting this somewhere, like, I don't know. So this is a head gasket that we want to replace. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna, what I would love to do is take the head off, send this, the block, the bottom block, whatever. I think I'm using the right phrases. I'm not a mechanic, I just work on cars. Take it to machine shop and just clean it out so it's like a very perfect flat surface. Then apply the head gasket, call it a day, and change whatever other gaskets that are around this, because it's, like I said, it's a 27-year-old car. Yeah, 27-year-old car, probably older than that. And it just needs maintenance. I love this car. I want to get it up and running. I want to make it a nice little project for myself, whatever. Sorry, I want to clear out some space here. So that is the goal for today. And while I'm doing that, I just want to talk to people. Just want to, you know, be around for the show, for anyone to just come around and ask questions or whatever. Because that's fun, you know, asking questions is fun and whatnot. Maybe I'll use this. I think I also want to just talk about my channel. Ah, motherfucker, that's that is not at all what I wanted to do. I want to talk about the channel and what's kind of going on in my life or whatever. Nothing terrible per se, but not the most amazing stuff either. But here we go. So I've been super busy with work. The past like 2 months have been probably some of the busiest, the most busiest I've been in a very long time. Like, I've had to travel for work. I went to Atlanta and Denver. So like half of the month I was practically just gone. And just working on whatever the company that I work for, you know, my day job, just working for them and just trying to make a living, you know, and I thought it'd be kind of cool, be fun to just go to, what do you call it, to Denver. I've never been in Denver, and I love Denver. It was a good place. A lot of people with the same political beliefs that I have, but ultimately, regardless of that, just like with consideration and kindness, I think people, and the people that I met in Denver I could easily see myself being like, oh man, these guys are so cool. I could just be friends with them, honestly. I should probably put some gloves on, because we're going to start getting some really saturated chemicals on us. And that's just not good for our skin. And I really need to clean this garage up. So I've been really busy with that. was a great opportunity, and thank God I was able to, you know, thank God I was able to do all this before like all the TSA crap that's been going on. A lot of like here I'm from Houston, you know, a lot of people getting stuck at the airport for several hours. Like I'm talking like 4+ hours, I heard. I'm glad that I was not there to fully experience the chaos of whatever is going on. And there's a lot of conspiracy going on, in fact, about that. That's very alarming. So we live in a really strange time, and I'm sure people have been saying that for many years, that we live in a strange time, you know, this and that is happening or whatever. But I think next time I'm gonna get my little like action camera and then just set it up on my head, and you guys can see exactly what I'm doing here in the back. So man, I think I'm just not making this happen. Anyways, we're gonna work on this. We're gonna definitely do this. Wish I had a camera guy. miss my homie Diego. He was my camera guy in my little projects every now and then. That was a good time. Miss you, buddy. So, all right, so what we're gonna do right now, fuck all this cleaning shit, really. I think this will come later. We can take this outside and really get this going. I don't have much time either. I really should take advantage of the time that I have, because I do plan to see my girlfriend around 8 p.m. to help her out with some stuff and then go to the gym. So, been busy. I barely started editing the next episode of my documentary, which if like people are randomly watching or whatever, which probably not, or whatever, who knows, doesn't matter. Anyways, so I've been working on this documentary for quite some time now. It is gonna be my greatest project that I've worked on ever, maybe. Hopefully not, but yeah. And I need my cart. I've been kind of not satisfied with the amount of work I've pushed out this month and last month a little bit, whatever. And I really just want to spend the rest of my life really producing content that I'm proud of. I work as a social media person at the company that I'm at. There we go. And well, that's cool and all. It's like it's a fun job, you know. It's like I make my own hours and everything too. Very blessed to have the job that I have, but it's not fun making content for other people. It's not satisfying at all. It doesn't make me proud at all. And you know that one song by oh shit, I just dropped one of the pieces. Oh damn it. Let me see. Well, I heard it on this mat. Hit the mat, felt it, so there it is. It's not satisfying, practically. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not very satisfying, and it's no longer serving me either. So I want to move on and do better things for myself, in fact, because I deserve to be happy, and I feel like I do a great job at making content, and I'm very proud of myself. So, in fact, there was an opportunity that arose within the company that I work for. I work for a dentist's office, and this dentist's office, one of the doctors there wanted to get people to do training to make essentially 3D models of like implants and dentures and whatnot. And I thought it would be a great opportunity to make some money and then just leave the field that I'm in, because I don't know about you guys, but in my experience, over and over again, I ended up working jobs that I thought would be cool, you know. What am I doing? Am I just guessing? It's like a 10 millimeter, very likely. Let's try that. Yeah. Working jobs that I think would be satisfying. Like when I was 18, I worked at a GameStop. When I was after that, I worked at a Zoomies because I like skateboarding and, you know, skate culture, if you want to say that. And that was fun, but it eventually just kind of like made me not like the culture behind that sort. Like I didn't like skateboarding anymore. I didn't like gaming anymore. It just kind of ruined it for me. I'm assuming it'd be kind of like if, you know, your job is to have sex. It's like sex is awesome, right? For most people. If you have a job doing that, I'm gonna put this on the side over here. Let's be a little bit more mindful. I think you get the point that I'm trying to say. It's like if you work somewhere and it eventually just becomes not fun to work doing the things you love, and that's kind of what's happening with creating videos for other people for me. It's like I don't enjoy it. Like even today, I was doing headshots for one of my coworkers, new employee. So I do their headshots so they can produce badges for everybody. And my coworker, she asked me, she was like, so when did you start? You know, the typical just small talk sort of thing. And she asked me, do you like doing photography? Which it's an interesting question to ask someone who's doing, like, it's like, imagine this is a reference to TikTok I saw. I don't know if I'm really supposed to do this. I just think cleaning it might look kind of cool. Just want to see what it looks like. But some TikToker made a thing anyway. It said, like, do you like baking? It's like, no, I don't like. Or what's your favorite thing to make as a baker? Like, yeah, my paycheck, you know. So I'm kind of that guy right now, where it can be fun producing content for people. It's very satisfying to edit photos for me. It's very therapeutic sometimes. It's easy work. It's a lot of work sometimes, but it's easy work. And for those reasons, anyways, so I want out. You know, I want to produce my own content. I don't want to spend the rest of my life producing content for someone else. I had a couple of side gigs that I ended up just quitting, like clientele, and I started quitting it because, well, maybe I could put the camera on this end, but then you guys won't be able to see Denji. It's fine. So I ended up deciding I need to get out of this industry, this field. I don't want to do this for the rest of my life, and I also feel like I'm like at a dead end right now. I haven't seen a raise for myself in quite some time now, which really sucks, but it is what it is. I'm gonna try to show off a little bit more what I'm doing, so you guys aren't just like watching me. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit on this, a little bit on that. Hold on, I'm like really fucking this up on those cables. This cable really freaks me out right now. Is that straight? It's not straight. A little spooky, but it's fine. Where are los spookies? There we go. So anyways, I'm at a dead end. I've been practically making the same paycheck for about it's gonna be 3 years now. It's crazy, you know. It's time flies by. So I'm over that. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to, like, what do you call it? I really want to be something. I want to be proud of myself. I want to be proud of everything that I create, and I don't think that's me making content for people. Yeah. So, anyways, going back. So a doctor proposed to me. A doctor proposed to me, and he said, "Hey, you could work doing this for me, and you can make some pretty serious money. Like, I'm a busy man, and I got all these clients." And I said, "That sounds fantastic. How do I go?" And I checked out this warehouse where they like make all these dentures, and they model, they do everything, and there's no real class for it. And there was a way maybe for me to make some side money too, as oh, look at that, just came right off. Probably should replace this. Check this out too. This is really cool. It's like the original cover. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. The ISO is on auto, so you can see that. It's like Japanese and everything. I don't know, like the American ones also have a timing belt, top timing belt cover with the Japanese letters or whatever, but this is like fucking crusty. Look at that. Just that's it's like a foam, like a gasket for it practically. So I was kind of go with it and thought, you know what, but I thought about it some more. Hell yeah, that'll be me soon, hopefully. I thought about it some more, and it just didn't really make sense anymore. I'm like, why? I'm gonna like get out of this field, go on a training, and struggle for what? Like, God knows how long. I'm gonna struggle for 6 months to a year to make potentially maybe a slightly more money than I already have now. It's like, no fucking thank you, you know? Like, why am I doing this? I'm like, I should follow my dreams. And my partner, my girlfriend, she's a wonderful woman. She wants me to have my dreams fulfilled, and she's been encouraging me to do so, which is amazing. And she's right. I need to follow my dreams. I feel like I'm not gonna be satisfied with myself ever continuing doing this shit. So here I am. I'm streaming and trying my best to work as hard as I can on my videos. Yeah, that's so I'm just streaming so I can have in between content, and I can also have some people like join in, and you know, whatever. I can just stream every now and then, just have something, just let you guys know that I'm still alive, I'm not dead. It's better than not posting anything and, you know, not seeing like you last seen 6 months ago or whatever. So yeah, this is what we're doing, and I need to work on my car. I need to get this car. I had a pretty ugly crash that I'm not very proud of just yesterday on my Civic, and I'm embarrassed, and I'm taking a pretty long break from alcohol. I think you know where I'm going with that. So with my leg tucked between my legs, with my tail tucked between my legs, I made a boo-boo. I made a little oopsie, but it didn't involve anybody else but myself. And let's just put it this way: I almost died. I almost unalived myself last night. I'm not proud of that, but I think it's best to just not dwell on it and just move forward. And the car is fine. I changed the front wheels with the car from this engine. The tires were blown, and I'm pretty sure I need to replace the rear tires too. So not great. And it inspired me, or inspiring is not the right word, but it definitely made me feel like I should start working on the car, this car specifically, this engine, and so on. So here we are, and while we're doing all that, you know, I'm going to talk about what's going on with me as well, you know, all that stuff. So I'm trying to get back into working out, trying to work on my car, get the Prelude back on so I can feel like a hot boy, and also work hard to be a hot boy myself, you know, like work out and get lean. I'm 187 pounds. That's the heaviest I've been in my entire fucking life. So, and I'm tired. I'm tired of it. So anyways, so what we're gonna do next, I don't really know exactly what I need to take off or whatever. I believe I need to take off all these bolts right here from the top. Here, I'll zoom in for you guys. Wish I wasn't so fucking dirty. Let me grab this. Oh, these are all my dirty rags. I'm gonna put them right here. I'm gonna zoom in on that camera. Oh, that one's gross. It's like wet. It's moist. All right. Come on. That's good. And then we can something like that. All right. So these are the bolts that I think we need to take off. At this point, I wish I had some help, honestly, from a real mechanic, but it's fine. I think this is therapeutic. It's fine. It's my beater car. I say beater, but it's more like my good car. Or soon to be better car, whatever. Get what I believe probably is a 10mm maybe, who knows. So many bolts and shit on this rack area, whatever, that just, you know, they're all miscellaneous. They're all miscellaneous bolts. I don't know where any of these come from or where they go. And where am I? I'm trying to find, here we are. So I'm trying to organize a little bit as I go too, you know, because there's nothing worse than just having a disorganized area. It just kind of kills the vibe. Sometimes it be that way, but I try to clean up. I'm like practically just yapping and not really doing anything right now, but that's sometimes what I need. So these are not it at all. There's got to be like an 8mm. Oh, this is a 10. I got the wrong one. So that's 10 right there. And it's got to be a 12. Yeah, all right, cool. And let's just put like an extension on here, just to get some range over here. Actually, there's a particular pattern to do this. I'm pretty sure, actually, before I do this. Let me see. Since there's like not really anyone right now on chat. Let's see. What we got to do is I'm gonna look up H22A gaskets, and then there's a hour-long video that I've been watching from these guys, which is a great video, and I want to reference it. They're like, I'll shout them out even though no one's watching. AHC Garage made a very nice, insightful video on refreshing the entire engine, and I am ready to learn how to do this. And I want to do the top. I want to do the head gasket. So show me the head gasket. Oh, actually, what I want to do too I want to take this belt off. Maybe before I do all this shit, probably should. It would be a lot more. It would make a lot more sense if I take the belt off. So what I'm gonna do is move this pan. I'm not gonna use any more liquids. I just want to show it to you guys. Be more mindful about all this. Okay. Oh, wrong way. There we go. So what I'm gonna do, maybe move this back over here. I think it'll make more sense than my current setup, like that. And then what I'm gonna do is, to avoid any issues with the timing belt, because it matters apparently. I don't know if this is the smartest plan, but what I'm gonna do is mark I have to remove all this shit, I guess. I think, but I'm gonna mark the timing belt now. So I'm gonna, you see what I'm doing? I'm putting like this little paint. I don't know if you can see that, but so I'm gonna mark the timing belt, because if you don't put this right in the same way or whatever, it's, I don't really know what's gonna happen actually, but I don't think it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna mark these. I'm gonna face these north, or just up really is what I'm trying to say. And maybe here. There's like 3 points. 1, 2, 3 points right there. This'll make it good. And I'll I don't know how clever it'll be to just mark this here too. I don't know if this is like the best strategy per se. I just know my mechanic friend, good friend of mine, Jules, told me that you need to put the timing belt a certain way, and he's a smart guy. He's like a little Einstein of a guy. All right, so I got 2 points up here, and 1 down here. You can't really see it on the camera very well, but it's fine. And I guess I really should start working on, you know what, instead of putting fucking anime over here, I'm gonna take these gloves off, honestly, just whatever. Just deal with it. I'm gonna just cast it on my TV. That way I can stay on chat or whatever. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Doing car stuff is when you do it for the first time, it's very nerve-wracking, and then once you like fuck up and do it all over again or whatever, it's a lot less nerve-wracking. I think what I need to do is remove the engine mount bracket. I'm assuming that's what this thing is called. And maybe remove a bunch of this shit. I definitely need to remove the I forgot what this is called, I'll be honest. But this is for the alternator. The flywheel? No, that's not the flywheel, stupid. Anyways, we're gonna remove this, and it looks like, let's see, we probably have something for this shit. What is this, like a 20 millimeter? Maybe less. Oh, no, it's not. 18 probably. 18 millimeter. No, okay, it's the 19 then. My last guess. 3 shots, dude. Okay, hold on. It's really struggling, this fucking thing. Come on. There we go. Then we're so this is probably gonna freely spin, which is, we don't want that. Oh, here's another one. Except this one's for what do you call it? A 3/4 inch or whatever. So what happens if we do this? Hold on. Oh, hold on, am I tight? Dummy! There we go. Look at that. Oh, you couldn't even see it, but that's where that came from. All right, cool. I'm gonna regret highly. Why isn't this fucking working, dude? Come on, man. You're embarrassing me in front of my one person watching. Dude, what the fuck? This smart TVs, right? Yeah, my dick is smart. What the fuck happened? It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna crash out. This can come off just like... Huh. Okay. I really thought that would just come off. But I guess I must be mistaken. Maybe if I hit it. Please play something, dude. Hit it with my mallet that is not anywhere to be seen. I used to have it here. It's right here. No? Well, that's completely off. I guess there's more. I don't fucking know. All right, so let me watch these guys. They're the professionals. They've been doing this for years. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna replace a couple parts too. I'm gonna replace the water pump, which they're doing right now on screen. Hopefully this connects and it's like I can just control it from my phone. I'd rather not fuck with the whatever. This video is brought to you by Milwaukee. Okay, so these guys are already way ahead of the curve right now from where I'm at. Handsome man, TJ, what's up? So they're fucking right now with the oil pan, which I have it removed already. It was a bitch and a half, and I might have to just buy a new oil pan, which kind of sucks. The oil pan was on sale on Amazon too. I was like, man, I should have just bought it. Spending money on other bullshit, but it's fine. It was like 70 bucks, but now it's like 110 bucks, so it's fine. We'll figure it out. I want to see where they hit. So now they clearly have already removed. Here, let's turn this around this way. Kind of hate this rubber mat right now. It's like all gross and sticky too and wet. So I also need to remove, which actually, did they remove the entirety of all this? This looks yeah, they like, I think they did so far. I might have to like go back. Yeah, looks like it. Let's see it. No one's watching, so it's like no one's commenting, so I'm just gonna play this out loud.
This kind of sludge buildup. I mean, it's not crazy. I've seen a lot worse, but
This looks way worse than mine.
That really old oil sat in there forever, so that's kind of a reason why it's like this, you know. But we'll go ahead and clean it up.
Okay.
And clean it out as much as we can, and
cool.
Possibly JC will have to do a couple oil changes, maybe flush it down, and it should last a little while after that.
Cool. They're removing all the distributor and some other stuff here. Cool. I need to get one of those little small ratchets. Distributor off.
Yeah, one interesting fact with an H motor, it does use an external coil. No different
External
from
coil.
the B series in the same generation. Power steering pump is up next here.
Power steering pump gone. All right, I've done all this. Like power steering pump, alternator gone.
And a compressor here.
Compressor gone. The oil stick, dipstick.
Valve covers up next.
Yep. Valve cover's gone. Right
Yeah,
on.
the cam seal is definitely leaking for a little while. So kind of see the trail. of oil
Cam
going down to the
seal.
block.
Leaking. Wonder mine was leaking
And
too.
bring out the big boy, the Milwaukee.
Alright, so they just went right for it. Sick.
And you down me, TJ.
We're gonna go ahead and set it on top dead center for now, because once we get the pulley off, we can take this cover off.
Pull it off, take the cover
tension,
off.
and get the belts off, and we're going to keep it on top dead. So, go ahead and get this thing going. Actually, let's see what we're at over here. Let's go back a little bit. Hold on this way.
Oh, I see what he's doing actually. Hold on. So I probably need to put that bolt right back on and actually remove remove all these paint that I actually did. So yeah, let's put that bolt back on. So I'm gonna put that shit back on. Tighten by hand first. I like to tighten everything by hand first, just because I don't know how many times I've like just said fuck it, let's go for it, just run it, and that's stupid. Pretty much fucked my engine up doing things of that nature. So okay, so tighten this up pretty decent amount. We don't need too much torque on this. Level 1 will be fine, I think. Should be good. And what we're gonna do is, God, if I could find it. I had big daddy of a bar. Here we are. Get this bad boy out, my breaker bar, and get this mother trucker out. And then what we're gonna do, looks like this guy aligned it where, here I'll show you what I'm doing actually. What I'm doing here is, oh shit, the magnet stuck to the bar thing. There we go. So what we want to try to do here, I'll show you a little close up. Maybe I should put the gloves back on. Yeah, actually, close up, there we go, that's good. So I'm using that same bolt that we took off earlier. I'm trying to essentially get these arrows pointed upward. So something like that. Which, by the looks of it, that one's like pretty straight up, and this one's kind of just off. And in fact, there's these lines that I have to imagine mean, I don't know, I would think these lines are supposed to like meet up together. Here, let me see if I can. These lines. Ooh. You can see those lines right there. They do not join, which makes me wonder if that's a big deal or not, because like this guy's lines match up pretty well But if I do something about it, I feel like this isn't gonna, you know, I don't feel very confident about what's gonna happen if I do this. Anyways, what does this look like if I move it from here? Is there like any movement? Yeah, you can actually see all the crankshaft moving and stuff, so that's kind of cool. All right, well, I almost want to text my friend Jules. I'm gonna text him. You know, he's like my lifeline when it comes to this sort of bullshit. Yeah, let's put on the gloves. I need to have just like hand sanitizer out here or something to clean my hands. It's fine. We're going through these gloves fast. Probably not as fast as a mechanic, but it's fine. Cause some water would be good too, man. I'm like pretty parched right now. I might actually run upstairs and get something. RQ. And then be back here. Alright, yeah, let's do that. We've worked hard so far, just chatting and complaining about life and my job and my finances. It's fine. Anyways, right now, I want to take this belt off, but also we got to get this aligned properly. So we'll do that here soon. I'm gonna grab something because I've been yapping for too long, and I need a drink. You might hear me from upstairs. Who knows? Hello, sweet angel. Talking to my cat. And I want to get this done before 8 p.m. I really do. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen at all, but a boy can dream. All right, let's see what my guy is doing. This is not aligned though. This is bugging the shit out of me. I don't know how much of a big deal that is. It seems like it. Let's see. Man, his just came right off, dude. Here, let me text my friend Jules about this. Okay. Let's take a photo of this. Oh, that's my ass. And then texty Jules. Okay, cool. Let's see what he says. So now that they're facing arriba, I need that pen again. We get a different color this time though. Let's get like green, mint green. I love these markers. They were pretty cheap. They were like just for, I don't think this really, well, I don't know. Who's to say? I'm trying to make him face. There's still like some debris on here from the previous sometime in 2023, I believe. I don't think this matters that much so long this is placed correctly. I don't know, something like that. I'm just doing it because I'm a paranoid type person here, and yeah. But sometime in 2023 or whatever, the timing belt broke off my car when I went off to like get a haircut. It was not fun. I just noticed there's a crack, what looks like a crack, at least to me, on this part of the alternator, which maybe I shouldn't really fuck with, whatever this crack is. Anyways, and yeah, I got very lucky that the didn't cause a lot of damage, apparently, and that's what I was told. Very lucky, man. And yeah, so okay, so these guys end up removing the bolt again, and they just like shimmy it out. Mine's like fucking in there. Okay, breaker bar, where did you go? Oh, it's on there. Let's get zoom out. Something like that's fine. Yeah. We can set this back. Over. And then we get our M18 Milwaukee bad boy. Let's move this back a little bit. This is making me a little nervous. And something like that. Yep. There we go. Okay. Love this thing. This was a very great investment. I love buying tools. It's not it's not very good financially for me, but I love buying tools, even if I already own some of the tools. And this just doesn't want to fucking budge. What do you do when this doesn't want to budge? These guys just shimmied it out. Oh, you know what? I got a big pry bar set that I might be very elated to just have purchased, but getting maybe here. Oh shit. Not really wanting to come off. Maybe there's a separate thing that I'm not really accounting for here. Is there something maybe that I don't understand? I mean, there's a lot that I don't understand realistically. This is not fun. What do they call this fucking thing? The turntable? Fucking they just like... They faced it up. Yeah, they just fucking removed it. Yeah, what the fuck, yo? Like, how did they do that? How did I get here? This is not my beautiful home. Or my wife. Just, now we'll just keep it on there. Whatever. Just maybe, oh, you know something? I feel like that was actually working and I just put it back in. Ah, okay. Where's me mallets? All right, just put it there because I know I'm gonna lose it again. I am the king of inconvenience. Great band, by the way. Kings of Convenience. Love those guys. And what I was gonna say to that, start prying it out like so. Oh yeah, that's working, I think. I feel like I should move the camera, but that's fine. I'm just finding points where I can like pry this off from. I should probably lock these wheels too. Yeah, it's coming off, I think. I don't know if this is a proper way of doing this. I don't know if this is causing damage, but I think it's fine. I don't think it's that serious. Oh, there we go. I think... There we go. Cool. So, we got that part off. That's awesome. We can continue on forward, I believe, to the next step, which is, tell me, sirs. Sir. Sir. Oh my God. All right. And it looks like, get this off my screen, please.
All right, so next up here we have the lower timing belt cover.
Yep. Which mine got destroyed completely, so I don't have to worry about a lower timing belt cover at all. Okay, everything's revealed, and they're just taking off shit. Like, they're just taking all the gears off. All right, cool. Let's just go for it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It's like, whatever, you know. I will use a different impact gun. Don't really know what sizes these are. Not a 10, I'll tell you that much. Probably that 12. Usually it's a 10 or 12 millimeter one, and it's on here, which I'll start just like, maybe they just take everything off from the looks of it. So hold on, let me, before I commit to taking things off, damn, they even take those things off too. All right, they take all this shit off. They take these bad boys off. What else they take off? They really just take everything off practically. Yeah, maybe I should just go for it. Oh, maybe we should be probably careful with that. All right, cool. This is what we'll do. We'll just start taking shit off, you know. Wrong size. Fucking dummy. All right, so Jesus Christ. You know what? Just bring the whole cart over. Okay. Here. Put this back on the wheels. And we'll move this as close as we can towards this wall so we can put our shit on this end over here. Because this is kind of just going back and forth like that is going to drive me insane. So let's do this. So we got our 12 millimeter right there. Our 10. Okay, now we're secure. Let's get what I believe 14 right here. In fact, it's very weak indeed. This is on max. All right, max speed. We're just gonna use the Milwaukee one because, yeah. And we can actually put this back up here. I bet I look fat when I bent over like that. Jeez. I'm gonna lose the weight, I promise. I'm losing the weight. I'm actually working out technically in a sense right now. So what I want to do is maybe start removing this gear. Don't really know how to remove this one per se. This too. Okay. And then we'll, I really should just start a new separate basket right now for all this engine stuff. Making a mess. Just make allocated stuff for this engine. Shit. And then put this pry bar. I knew these would come in handy at some point in my life, and this is probably the first time that I've actually used these pry bars since you know, I bought them, which was like 3-4 months ago. 3 months ago probably, sounds right. Okay. That's for that. We can remove this spring mechanism thing. There's another one here, another bit here. We can, this is probably a 10 or a 12. I'm gonna take a mean guess of 10, which I am correct. Awesome. And I'm gonna use my little small baby hand ratchet because I can actually just, you know, break it like that. Just like that. Get in there. Maybe I'll like, this looks so metal, like the green background and shit. Very happy with how this looks visually. Take this off. I don't really think this matters too much. Look at that. Off with his head. That's on there. I don't really think I need to take that off, right? It's not that serious. I think the only sensitive piece to this whole thing is the timing belt. I do need to remove the water pump. I bought a new one. It's somewhere in the garage, somewhere. So I'm gonna remove that eventually, I guess. What else can I remove? I can remove this piece right here, which requires, it feels like it's lopsided. That doesn't feel straight. I don't know, that's supposed to be like that. This is like a 14. Sorry, 16. Nope. It probably was like a 12 or 14. Is that right? Yeah, it is definitely probably right. Oh my god, this is why. You know what? A little too much. Let's not break anything. Let's not strip any bolts and shit right now. There we go. There we go. Let's go, baby. Start removing the timing belt too now, I believe. Maybe buy a new timing belt too. Can't see why not at this point. Don't really know if I'm supposed to, you know, remove that. Maybe not. Actually, that might, don't move that. This part, I can still see shavings of the timing belt. Look at all that. That's all like, I'll zoom in here in a sec, but yeah, it looks like timing belt. Jesus. You can remove this too, which is a 12 millimeter. I believe. Maybe, is this even like a good view for you guys? Like, can't really tell. We'll do this. There you go. You know, it'd probably be smart to like start putting labeling these. It's the smartest thing we can do, but oh god, where did my I'm telling you, man, if my balls weren't attached to me, those would be missing too. Okay, the paint that I just applied pretty much is gone. Got a 14 there. We got 4 bolts on here. Look at this. You see that right there? Oh, sorry. Hold on, trying to. That is the old timing belt from 2023 that snapped. Okay. 14 millimeter. 14 millimeter. I'm actually having a great time. I wish I had, you know, like music or something playing in my ears. I probably could, but there's something probably a little bit more magical about. There we go. It comes like in 2 parts. Looks like. Look at that. Ooh, smells weird. Can't even describe that smell if I tried to. You know, I almost want to just fuck it, you know, like just let it rip. In fact, let's push this a little this way here so I can still want to be able to show you guys and work on it at the same time. So oh yeah, butter, chunky butter, but there we go. Oh, we could just dump this here. Okay. A lot of stuff's coming off. It's coming off. It's coming off. It's coming off. It's dad. Oh. And I also want to. I'm still paranoid about this. I'm gonna. This is the bad one. So I'm gonna put left L and then an R like that, and then like that. That way I know this is the one that's supposed to go up like that, and this one just, yeah, it's not it. This is a, yeah, and I'll take a photo of this too. If I can, phone. Let's see. Hi, sweetheart. You're watching me? It's my girlfriend. She's watching me right now. How cute. What else we got? We're gonna, oh yeah, we're gonna take a photo of this. Hi, sweetheart. My girlfriend supports me in every way she can. Let me clean the screen a bit. Okay, just take a photo like that. There we go. Okay. And go back here. And we could just leave that. Maybe turn this on for a second. There's a chat, you know, there's a chat. Like, people like keep walking in here. There's a chat. Like, why is no one chatting? Anyways, it's fine. It's whatever. So, all right, cool. So, I think gear cams. I don't know what they call these. My best guess. There's a bolt here. There's a missing bolt here, or maybe I removed something and that required the bolt. I don't know. It's fine. So we'll figure that out. I do want to remove this water pump. This is going to be very important, and we can replace it. I don't think there's anything in particular about this water pump that I need to like do. Let's just remove it. It's like there's no real good reason why to, you know, replace it now immediately. So I think it's a 12 millimeter. It's a 10 for the water pump. Okay. I feel like these will break pretty easily with this bad boy. Yeah, super easy. That's a lot of oil in that. Wonder why. Man, these were not that hard to get out. Look at that. There's like oil in those. Oh, sorry. Camera's over here. Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to. I don't think so, at least. Not to my knowledge that I would know. Water pump's supposed to have oils on it. How much battery this bad boy got? Not. It's okay. Yeah. Interesting. Missing one more? Yeah, up here. Didn't see it. I think that should be it. I think I did 4, so has like, yeah, just gotta pry it out somehow. I really want to know. Am I tripping? Or do I have to remove these as well with all this shit? Maybe I do. Hold on. It's a 12 or what? No, it's like a 10 as well. Oh yeah. All right, cool. There we go. She figured out how to use the chat. Kaylee, everyone. It's my girlfriend. There we go. That was the one. And oh my god, look at that. Golly, dude. Yeah. That's all oil, dog. Look at Here, look, I'll put this in the clean part of my glove. Hold on. There we go. Like, it's a lot of fucking oil. And it's like crusted on there too. It's like come on, focus. It's like really not it. I hope that fell in there. I think it's fine. Yeah, I see it in there. All right, so that's water pump, everyone. There you go. We're gonna replace this part too. This is the water pump. This is the back end of it. It's pretty cool. And you can even see down here. Sorry, there we go. It's like hard to tell where to point the camera. All this crust, all this black stuff here. That's more of the. You can see it on the side here. Old timing belt. Who knew how destructive timing belts can be? I didn't know that for a fact. Let's see. Do I ever worry that I'll make something worse while trying to fix it? Yeah, I think that's kind of the nature of but I feel like I used to get nervous about it, but after having a second car, it's kind of like whatever. And I feel like every time I work on this car, it's always a new lesson learned, and I become more efficient and more confident, and I feel like that's worth it. So I can, you know, continue my project, and also just like if I have friends or anybody who needs help with their car, I'd love to be of service to them as well. So I feel like, yeah, I get nervous, but I feel like my nervousness is definitely not, is like nowhere near the same as how it used to be when I first like started, you know. Now it's like, it's whatever, you know, the gotta break some eggs kind of mentality, I guess. This is a 12 millimeter. I'm gonna need that 14 again to remove these bad boys. Alrighty, ready? There we go. I don't really know how that was the best way to go about it. Oh, but there's actually like these lines here. These like little you'll see that. Hold on. Is it this way? I don't want to move the camera too much, but there's like these grooves that you'll see to like keep them in place. So I could just slide these out and they'll just boop, just go right back in. It's a little concerning though. I feel like this should be like straight up too, and it's not, so it's a little, oh yeah. Check this out. More remnants of yeah, there's a big one actually. I didn't even notice that one. That right there, all over the rim. More timing belt shavings. Fibers. This one's, oh no, this one has some too. Look at that right there. Old timing belt fibers. And then we can remove this upper. Oh yeah, I got one more bolt here. Where is it? Shit, where is it? There we go. It's by the laptop. This is what, 10? This will actually work perfectly. There we go. Oh yeah, look at all that. Oh yeah. There's some more shavings. There's some here too. This is gonna be very satisfying to clean later on. Okay, I think I don't really know if I want to remove anything else from this general area. I do want to clean it, sorta. I do have to clean this off because this is where the new the water pump's gonna go. So I need to clean this area off so it can have like a really good seal on here. I need to find that oil pump or the water pump, but in due time. Okay, let's see. Now that we made it this far, let's see what our boys at GHC Garage recommend us to do next. Let's see. Oh, I just lost connection to my thing. Here we go. Let's move this back out this way. This fucking thing is always getting caught on shit. It pisses me off. This fucking litter box thing, whatever.
And remove these brackets right over here and get them completely finished so look nice and new.
Yeah, they left like, here, let me, it looks like they left, oh my god, just stop, just pause it. I don't want to, I want to see the screen still, whatever. That's fine. It looks like they kept most of the stuff on there, all this right here, all this like shit. I don't know about this one though. A little scared to remove this actually, but it's fine. I do kind of want to just spray the fuck out of this with brake cleaner. It'll satisfy my brain a bit, I think. Let's see. Hold on. I need that second garage, man, for sure. Over, let's do this, actually. I got a bottle right here, actually, looks like. I don't know what's all this gunk on it, but it's fine. I think we'll be okay. I love brake cleaner. It's like my favorite thing to huff. All right. If I could wipe my ass with, sorry, not wipe my ass. Oh, this is like almost gone. Fuck it, just. I'm gonna get high off of this shit very soon. Yeah, this is definitely needs a straw. This is not it anymore. Okay, yeah, just fuck this can. Get a new one. Oh god, where did I lost a fucking straw. Here it is. There we go. Yeah, if I could clean my ass, you know, if I get a duvet with like, instead of spraying water, just sprays like brake cleaner, that'd be awesome. I'd have the cleanest ass in the state. Hell yeah, look at that shit. There we go, the straw's kind of bent, but there we go. I don't know if brake cleaner should have gone in there, but fuck it, it's fine. Just like the sheer force of it coming out of the can, it's almost strong enough to just like penetrate through the grease and shit. There we go. I don't really remember what it looked like earlier, but I'm sure it's a fuck ton better than what it looks like now. Oh wait, hold on. I don't know. Whatever. The brake cleaner is getting to my brain. All right, cool. There we go. Just a little quick wipe. Nothing too serious. Alrighty. Oh yeah, this is satisfying to just finally see some real fucking metal and fuck all this like guck and stuff. There we go. Oh yeah. Still some shavings in here. I don't really remember what this is all about. This one for. I hope it's not sensitive toward anything. Okay. Yeah, it looks solid to me. Makes me want to get like a little razor. I got a razor here actually. Hold on. Oh yeah. What's a duvet? Oh, that wrong one. That's for the mattress or whatever. Yeah, it's coming off. Here, hold on. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. I'm like over here slipping, sliding around with all this shit on the floor, all the brake cleaner stuff. There we go. So we can take some of this shit off. There we go. It's starting to look good. I also feel like I'm shaving off some of this engine just by doing this. So, gotta be careful maybe, I don't know. All right. Need a different angle. Okay. Wonder what this sounds like. Is this like ASMR to you guys? Kinda, maybe. Probably gonna be making money, making ASMR videos of car, engine, whatever. Which is me working on cars, but just call it ASMR. I feel like maybe I shouldn't be doing it like this. Something about this. Hope you hear that? Someone's having a good time out there with their fucking functional car. Fuck them. Alright. That's enough for that for now. Just because I'm like, getting paranoid. I'm a paranoiac. Just, saw some more here. Ooh. Splash the fuck out of me. Alright, cool. So, let's, dry this up a little bit. I mean, it feels a lot smoother, for sure, than it did before, so that's good enough, I think. And then just dry this up. Dry this up. Man, I bet this motor was gorgeous whenever it first was assembled. There's nothing more satisfying than seeing a piece of machinery just sparkless, you know? It's very satisfying. I could have a child, like a newborn baby, and I feel like I won't have the same feelings than seeing a newborn, just like piece of machinery, you know? very, very controversial thing to say, probably. Imagine just having a kid, like, he's like 16-year-old kid, and just like Dad, he's watching all my old content. He's like, sees me saying like, oh yeah, nothing more satisfying than a newborn engine. Not even my newborn child will in comparison be something. All right, let's zoom out a little bit so we can see my bum ass back of my head. All right, so now they're removing the front parts of the engine, all the shit that was here. They're removing alternator bracket, power steering pump bracket, heat shield, and
we finish our exhaust manifold shield. We'll go ahead and finish our exhaust manifold shield at the same time. Alright, so we go ahead and put the motor upside down to take down the...
So doing the oil pan stuff. Maybe I should just do it in the same chronological order as they're doing it. Because they, you know, I just want to follow instructions properly. So, what we're going to do next, I was scared to move this engine over like this. I'm going to turn it over. Ugh. Yep, there we go. And this is the bottom of the engine. This is where the oil pan would sit. This is where all the oil sits. Very, very cool. Let's put this back in here. And they're gonna clean it, but I want to know.
So it kind of just...
There's this terrible. Look at that shit. I also feel like I cleaned mine out a little bit, not too thoroughly. I just wiped it off.
Super thick, so I can just kind of wipe it off. So
yeah, let's do it.
Probably wipe off as much as we can.
All right.
We'll get JC to do a couple of oil change flushes. We'll try to flush some of this, the rest of this hour after we clean it up. We're gonna go ahead and take off the pickup here. We'll take the windage tray out because we gotta take the oil pump off and reseal it anyway. So we gotta get this off. So while we have it off, we'll take the tray out, clean it up, see how it looks under there, and just wipe it all down. Clean up this pickup. There we go.
So they're taking off this entire shield. And what else?
Get
They.
the big stuff off.
All right, let's do that. Okay. I mean, we're gonna have to do this anyways. We're gonna buy a new oil pan. I don't want to, but I think it'd be good to do so because the oil pan. I'll show you. I'll show it on camera if I can. Here, it's actually right here. This is the oil pan that I have, and I don't really know. Whenever I got an oil change some time ago, there was a dude. He was like, "Maybe you should get a new oil pan, dude. You're gonna regret it." Not getting one. And I was like, sure, I don't got money. So there's see that crack right there? At least I think it's a crack. Never know what they'd have done, but I mean, I've definitely, car's been slammed, you know. Oh, looks one of my girlfriend's hair is just straight girlfriend hair right there. I don't know if you can see that, but yep. And cat hair. There's a lot of cat hair in here. So aside from that, there's damage on right there. I was trying to take the oil pan off and it would just not budge. And I hit it with my mallet and it got this big ass chunk just off completely. You can sort of tell maybe from this angle. Yeah. That chunk is completely gone. It's supposed to be like over, you know, like half an inch over, and that's gone. So I think it's just safer to just buy a new oil pan. $100 is not gonna kill me for a new oil pan, and I'm gonna paint it black. I think that'll look sick if I do. I think I'm gonna just keep everything separate for you know, organization's sake. For got my box full of shit here. Hold on. For everything that's on this side of the motor, and I'm gonna have a separate box for the oil pan section of the motor. Maybe I'll just throw it in here where the oil pan already is. This cardboard box. I don't really like using cardboard boxes like this, but it's fine. It's no big fucking deal. So let's put this right here and start taking shit out. Okay, let me see. We need our, we can put this back in here. Put this over here. That looks like a 10. These all look like 10 millimeters. I need my smaller ratchet, my hand ratchet, the grip ratchet. Oh my god, what the fuck is this thing? I have this like autistic thing where I'll like grab a flashlight and then like I'll focus on areas to scan. It helps me like focus better to see where items might be at. Oh, it's right here, right by the fucking laptop. So I need to start being more organized about stuff. Something fell down here. Don't really know what that was, but it's fine. So easy. These are all thankfully 10 millimeters. Start dropping them in the box. I'd probably be a lot nicer to see it from maybe this angle for you guys, for the camera. Just like that. And just, oh my god, I hate this stupid mat. There we go. Oh my god, that's like a slip thing ready to happen. There's no, I think that'll be good right there. And then we'll just like have it angled. Goodness gracious, just. Yeah, that's good. All right. Let's do this again. Let's do this. That was not smart. It worked out, but I could have been more gentle about that. Planted it better. Oh yeah, let's do this bolt too. Nut. There we go. Put all this up here or something. Jesus. So, oh, there's that too. Do that. Do that. I could start taking that off too now. That's like some little gasket, whatever. Gasket welding? I don't really know what it's called. Oh shit. Almost there. This thing is like fucking loosey goose right here. There we go. Cool. And the shield can come off. And honestly, that don't look as bad as I thought it was gonna look like. I'm gonna get a fucking rag to clean this. I don't know, the one that I had's down there on the floor. It's fine. And this does not feel like a clean rag. Let me see. There's like some stuff in here, and I hope it's not like what I think it is, like metal shavings. Oh shit! Well, there that goes. There we go. Here, let me. Hopefully it's just debris or something, or whatever. There's only one way to find out, I guess. Get a magnet and see if it latches on. So I hope this isn't what I think it is. I don't think it's anything, so it's like not really coming off. It's fine. All right, continue on forward. Gonna do a little quick pass. Maybe I'll use this rag that I had earlier, because you know, yeah, let's see. Now that we're at this part of the video, they start scraping off. I don't know what this is. This is definitely more of that gasket glue stuff. You can actually see where I struggled. It's like you can start seeing some like battle damage, you want to call it that or whatever. This over here. That's fine actually. It's terrible. Not a great angle. Alright, let's do this. Oh shit. Maybe this wasn't the smartest idea. Oh goodness. It's not even straight. Alright, let's take these gloves off. Okay, right there. You can start seeing some damage, sorta. If you want to call it damage, yeah, it's a little damage. Where I was trying my best to take off the oil pan. The oil pan was just so difficult to take off. I bought a specialized tool and used like my 4-pound mallet, 4 pounds, to get this off, and it was like a little like etch thing that you would put here, and you would just hammer on one end. You would hold it with like a little bit. That actually it was very nerve-wracking, where I almost just thought about breaking the oil pan. Like I said, I was gonna buy a new one because it was already damaged, but I really didn't want to. Sometimes by making damage, it just doesn't go very fucking well. It's not a smart move. Is what I'm saying. So it's fine. And we're gonna clean this section off. There's a lot of look at all this, all that little trolley gummy worm. You know, if I ever get sponsored by anybody, I hope it's like trolley gummy worms, or like Z-Quil or something practical. Z-Quil. Whenever you're tired of hearing your wife, Z-Quil. You know, this is a bit, by the way. It's not how I feel about women and marriage and whatnot. It's a bit in regards to, you know, the voice being like a old timey 1940s maybe American, I don't know, Gatsby American. So Jesus, it's so sticky that now I can't even like you would think the sweat would help me get into these gloves better, but it did not. It did not really do that. Okay. You know, it's crazy. There's like a bunch of fucking people on YouTube. Just like whenever I go on YouTube Live, I see a bunch of people on there just talking shit or whatever, or just like talking about like Trump, and they say some crazy stuff, right? Politics aside, they're like just crazy people, not because of their politics, but they just say crazy shit. And you know, the whole like what do you call it? The whole chat is just like roasting them. They're like, "Oh, fucking, you're crazy, you're stupid," or something like that. And anyways, and they get like hundreds of viewers. Where the fuck are mine? Do I need to act crazy and talk about fucking Gabagoo or whatever? I feel like this razor shouldn't be like the cause like damage, you know. I don't think so. This will seat well. I say that. I hope so. At least. Okay. This area feels pretty solid so far. It's like, you can sort of tell there's... I don't really know if these are like gonna not make this seat well, but we'll find out, I guess. I'll just try to get at least as much as I can. Like there's like definitely some like big chunks here that are, these are very difficult to get underneath just because of the angle. This big old bit. Okay. We'll get to that later. Just scrape the back here. So what I'm doing, I don't know if I ever explained this or if it makes sense just by watching, but I'm taking off the sealant, the gasket that you apply to make it, the pan, old oil pan, seat better, to make it shut better. And I'll show you what that kind of looks like. Oh, there's a little bit of that. All that the bullshit on there. That's to make it seal properly without any like leaks. So I'm removing that because if you don't, I put a new oil pan on here and has all this shit on it. It just won't go very well. Won't seat well. It's be interference, debris interference. I heard something. Maybe the cat. So that's why it's important to remove it. And so far, okay. Alrighty. Cool. I wonder if I want to use some of that brake cleaner. I don't think it should go in the oil pan itself. Oh, someone's here. It's a cat. Open the door for her. She can come in, I guess. Explore. Let's do that. Maybe just like some of that in there. Oh shit, that one definitely made some. Just use some of that to... Okay. Progress. Okay. Cool. So far, so good. A lot, I mean, there's still a lot more, you know, of this shit. But yeah, we got here. Johnny! Change your oil or you'll have major thanks. Thank you, Johnny. I will make sure not to reuse the oil that's I spilled on the floor. Yeah. Appreciate that, Johnny. Hope you're having a good night, homie. You should go to the gym, Johnny. Not that you're, you know, saying that you're out of shape or whatever. Probably better in shape than I am. Yeah, but yeah. Razor scrape, then use red Scotch-Brite pad, then clean the brake parts. Part cleaner. Clean with brake. Okay. That actually was pretty sound advice. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, I don't have a, what do you call it? A sponge. I'm gonna have to get one. So this part definitely I'm gonna have to postpone. I'm probably gonna have to like exit very soon because I gotta see my girlfriend very soon. I told her I'd see her at 8. It is not happening right now, obviously. So it's gonna happen, but I'm autistically very into this. What kind of sponge? Can I just use like a sponge, mommy, sponge daddy, whatever? Would that work too? I feel like that's gotta work, right? Would a wire brush be too much? And then these parts right here, it's like, this is probably where I need to do the sponge that you're talking about. These like little crevice areas that are just like really tough to get into. Yeah, there we go. That's coming off. A big old string right there. All right. Alrighty. Doing some horror content during the day and live streaming car stuff at night. I would love to actually make car content, but I just don't really work on my car that much. And I don't have that kind of money either. You know, I feel like if you're a car guy, you either work in the industry or you're surrounded by many people who do work in the industry. And the type of car content that I would like to make is more vlog style, like check out my build and how it's going. And I just feel like it just doesn't, that kind of content doesn't do well. Maybe. And I feel like I need to make it as satisfying as I want to. I would want to make it kind of like how Donut Media makes their content. You know, it just makes more sense. It's like fun and it's like you learn a thing or two, but it ain't that quite serious. Steel wire brush make yeah. Gosh, aluminum. Yeah. I'm gonna try what I got, which is like a sponge daddy somewhere in the house. Probably might help. Maybe some heat too might help to like help penetrate through some of that stuff with the sponge daddy. We'll find out. But yeah, car content, it's cool, love it. Would love to do it, but I just don't think it'll do well. I would want to do it. I probably would do it like once this part of my YouTube channel kicks off, whatever, the content that I currently make, like the, true crime, horror, and whatnot. I would like to try to pursue car content as a secondary channel and trying to just kind of get a new car, soup it up, sell it. Shit, if I'm like, satisfied with how things are going, like with the channel, don't necessarily need the income. Like the income is made through the YouTube channel, and I don't need to sell the car. I just give the fucking car away. Why not? Stay true to my word with that too. All right, cool. So I think, what time is it? It's like currently, oh shit, 7:52. All right, let me see what else I could do, and then after this, in the next like 10-15 minutes, I'm gonna cut myself off probably, because I gotta go see my girlfriend, then go to the gym. And this was fun though. I really enjoyed this. I think I'll continue doing this. Thank you for the advice, Johnny. I will actually do that. I'm gonna try that Sponge Daddy. If not, I'm gonna see what the internet has. I'll take your recommendation and see if I can find one of those sponges and just scrape off the rest of this, because I'm gonna have to do this for even like the valve cover too. It has some stuff on there still. So let's see what the boys say what the next part of this is going to be. Let's see it. Unlock, please. That's fine. We're pretty much at the end of it, so we can start doing this. See. And then let's see what you're saying, Johnny. Go to auto parts store, get a red Scotch-Brite pad. You will see how easy it is. I am a mechanic. All right, Johnny, I'll take your advice. I'll go to O'Reilly's sometime in the near future. I think I like the idea of going to the gym and then doing car stuff with live streaming. It makes sense. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate you, man. What kind of cars do you work with by chance?
Well, we got the bottom of the block cleaned off for the oil pan. We went ahead and cleaned off the cylinder head, so when we're ready to put all the new gaskets and stuff on, we don't have to worry about cleaning everything up. So now we're going to move on to getting the oil pump off. So we got to take off these balancer shaft pulleys here and gears.
Okay, that looks like a lot.
Take off the crank sensors, and then we'll take off the gear here, and we'll
this
go ahead and the oil pump.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there for now. Yeah, this motor, for whatever reason, the Japanese this was imported, so that it did not have crank sensors. Oh yeah, this is definitely, yeah, I'll buy that sponge, dude. This is definitely not gonna come off with the razor. I feel like the razor's just doing a little bit damage too. Yeah, this will be a fun project for later. I'm gonna put just to avoid getting some debris on here. Here's what I'll do. Let's what the fuck? I had a nice big rag that I just wanted. Here we go. Let's see it. Oh god, my boss just messaged me. I hate this. He said thank you at least. And sharing a bunch of images. Corvette Viper. Hell yeah, that's what's up, dude. I don't know too much about like Corvettes, but they're cool cars. They were like, the every kid's, I think, favorite cool car growing up. I would say Corvette. Then it was like or Mustang. I'm more, obviously, as you could tell, into more of the Japanese stuff, because it's affordable. But yeah, so all right, I'm gonna cover this up. I'm gonna get that sponge soon, and maybe even see how much they sell oil pans for, because ours is pretty beat. Maybe just to be on the safe side. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for tuning in, Johnny, and everyone who tuned in here. Appreciate that. I'm gonna be making some more live streams just to, you know, just to be more active, as well as just have some people over. Johnny, if you're interested in horror or true crime stories, I have a story for you, buddy. I'm gonna pitch it to you. There was a guy who made the world's LSD, and he tortured one of my good friends because he slept with his wife. I'll leave it at that. He tortured him for about a week and thought they killed him and left his dead body in Texas City, Texas. So if you're interested in knowing the context, get out of here, lady. It's my cat. She's like in here. Go. If you're interested in knowing the context of what that means or what that's about, you should check out the rest of my channel, Johnny. I appreciate you for your advice, and I hope that I'm able to entertain you with that. All right, guys, I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna shower real quick and then head the fuck out of here and get some grub. And you know, that's it. All right, guys, thank you so much. Peace out.